boys and girls, it's me, Miss Gulshan, and my friends Abdulaziz.
Hello.
Shekina.
Hi.
Shahzade.
Hello.
Bekzad. Azadbek.
Hi.
Rukhsana Khan. And Sevda. How are you today, my friends?
I'm super duper.
Super.
I'm good.
Are you all good?
Yes.
And how about you, my friends? I hope you are doing well too and ready for our story time. Today, we're going to start our story time with a little song about numbers.
I know one.
Yes, Shekina?
One to buckle my shoe.
Are you ready to sing this song?
Yes.
Are you ready, Big Zot?
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, knock on the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen.
Excellent, good job. Can you clap yourself? Great. Now I know you are ready for today's story time. Today's story is gonna be about, do you have a guess?
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Wow, what kind of story is it? Maybe
That sounds really interesting.
like Best and Best.
We'll see. Listen, Jack lived with his mother in an old cottage in a field. They were very poor. The only thing they owned was a cow called Milky White. Look at this. What color is it, Big Zat? What color? Is that a black? White cow. And that's why they called Milky White. One day, poor old Milky White stopped giving them milk. You would better take her to the market and sell her, Jack's mother told him. At least we'll be able to buy some bread and honey with the money we get for her. Oh, they want to sell the Milky White to get some money, right? The next morning, Jack and the Milky White set out bright and early on the road to the market. Halfway there, Jack noticed an old man sitting at the side of the road. "Fine morning," said Jack. "It certainly is," said the man. "What a fine-looking cow you have there." "I'm taking her to the market to sell her," replied Jack. "Perhaps you would sell her to me," said the old man. "I have no money, but I do have 5 magic beans I could give you." Jack thought that this was a very fair exchange. After saying goodbye to Milky White, he put the magic beans safely in his pocket and ran home to his mother. What do you think his mother is gonna say to him?
You're gonna say what? Oh, yay! We can cook beans for dinner tonight.
Do you think they're gonna be full with 5 of these beans?
Yes, 2.5 for the son, 2.5 for the mother.
When he would told her what had happened and showed her the magic beans, she was furious with him. "You stupid boy," she said. "You may as well have given our cow away. Now we have nothing to eat and no money to buy any food. Go to your room at once." Then she threw the beans out the window. Look at this magic bean and this old man. When Jack woke up the next morning, there was a strange shadow over his bed. He looked out the window and couldn't believe his eyes. Overnight, one of the beans had grown into a huge beanstalk. It was so big, he couldn't see the top. It just disappeared into the clouds. What kind of beanstalk is it, Abdulaziz? What do you think? Is that a magic?
Yes.
Do they grow so fast, beans?
No.
why is this beanstalk growing so fast?
Because it has to be a little. It will be tomorrow little bigger, then tomorrow little bigger, then bigger, then bigger, then
Usually, if you plant beans, it will grow slowly, right? But that one is growing very fast because it's a magic, right, Shahzadeh? Jack stepped out his window onto the beanstalk and started to climb. He went higher and higher until he couldn't see the ground at all. At the very top was a rough track. He followed the track until he came to a huge castle. He walked around the castle walls until he came to a great door. He crept inside and found himself inside an immense kitchen. Wow! He went up to the sky, right? And he found magic door and strange kitchen. Suddenly, he came face to face with an enormous woman. "Ah, little boy," she said, "my husband loves to eat little boys for breakfast. Lucky for you, I have already made him breakfast today." Suddenly, Jack heard footsteps. They were so loud, they shook the whole castle. "Quick, hide," said the enormous woman. "That's my husband coming. He will want to eat you if he sees you." Jack hid among the gigantic pots and pans and saw a great big giant enter the kitchen. He sang a strange song in a big, rambling voice. "Fee, fa, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bed." Jack had never been so frightened in his life. He's very frightened. He's very scared now, right? He kept as still as possible. Hiding behind the pots and pans, he watched as the giant sat down at the waste table and ate a huge breakfast of eggs, bacon, and toast. After he was finishing eating, he pulled a bag of gold coins from his pocket and began to count them. The giant got halfway through counting the coins before he leaned back in his chair and fell fast asleep. His snoring sounded like the rumble of thunder. Oh, so scary. Jack carefully slipped out from his hiding place, tucked 2 of the huge gold coins under his arm, and quickly ran out of the castle and back to the beanstalk. He threw the coins down to his garden and climbed down as fast as he could. When he reached the bottom, he found his mother staring in amazement. Wow, Mom should be very happy now, right? When Jack told her his astonishing story, his mother couldn't help but believe him. The proof was right there in front of her, the 2 gold coins. For the next few months, Jack and his mother had everything they wanted. They bought all the food they could eat and furnished their cottage from top to bottom. But soon the money ran out and Jack realized that he would have to get more. So up the beanstalk he went again. When he got to the kitchen this time, he hid it in the massive oven. Just in time because the ground began to shake as the giant stomped in for breakfast. "Fee, fa, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bed." The giant sat down with a great thump and, like the last time, was served an enormous breakfast by his enormous wife. After he would finish, he put a hen on the table. "Oh no, he's not going to eat that too," thought Jack from his hiding place. But the giant didn't eat it. He just roared, "Lay!" to the hen, and the hen laid a golden eggs. A few minutes later, the giant roared, "Lay!" to the hen again. It laid another golden egg. "I must have that hen," thought Jack. When the giant was sleeping, he sneaked out of his oven, grabbed the hen, and ran as fast as he could to the beanstalk. Wow, such a lucky Jack. At the bottom, Jack's mother was astonished when she saw the hen. What do you think Mommy will say? "Why do you have this hen? Why didn't you bring coin, right?" And Jack's mom saw that hen laying golden eggs and gave Jack a great big hug. Jack became very rich. Now he's really a rich man, right? But he soon got bored having nothing to do. So he climbed the beanstalk once again. Giant put a little harp on the table. "Play," wrote the giant. The harp began to play the most beautiful music. "I must have that harp," thought Jack. After the giant had fallen asleep, Jack climbed out of the log basket, snatched the harp from the table, and ran out of the castle. But the harp cried, "Help me, master! Help me, master! Help!" Harp is magic, right? The giant woke with a start, and when he realized what was happening, chased Jack all the way to the beanstalk. Jack threw the harp down and then began to climb down himself. Looking up, he saw that the giant was climbing down after him. The beanstalk was shaking and waving around under the giant's huge weight. When Jack got to the bottom, he grabbed an axe and quickly chopped down the beanstalk. The giant came crashing to the ground and was killed at once. There were no more adventures for Jack and his beanstalk. The harp was broken, but Jack and his mother still had the hen that laid golden eggs, so they never had to worry about anything ever again and lived happily ever after. Has such a nice ending, right? So, did you like the story?
Yes.
Now we are gonna say bye-bye to our friends. And before you go to bed, please brush your teeth and say goodbye to your good night to your parents. Okay? How do you brush our teeth? Side, up and down. Side to side, big dot, up and down. And we say good night. And for now, we say goodbye to our friends. We'll see you soon on our story time again. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.